Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. I can promise you that this will be well worth your time, even if you choose that you're not interested. But I just wanted to touch up a little bit up on the training class that we're given. Some ask, well, what does this company involve? Do I have to sell anything? Am I going to work an 8 to 5 job once I graduate? Will I have trouble finding a job or any of the things of those nature? Of course not. Don't worry about any of that. What we provide is a training course that allow people to trade skills for money rather than trade time for money. And that's what we've been doing for a long time, haven't we? Don't we trade time for money? You go in on a job and you work 8 to 5. And then you leave, and at the end of the week or bi-weekly or at the end of the month, you get that paycheck, don't you? Well, colleges and universities teach the same thing that they do on the job. They just try to do it in a more sophisticated level. What the colleges and trade schools say is, well, you work on a job, but you have better working conditions. Well, in my opinion, the working conditions are maybe a little bit better, but not too much. I mean, you're still working 8 to 5. You're still reporting to a boss. You still can get fired just like anywhere else. Companies are still downsizing and letting go of people. But here you can come in and earn a skill that you can get paid for it and not even necessarily have to be at a specific location. You see, if I went to Bishop State or any college such as South Alabama or Mobile or the University of Alabama, when I go to those institutions and graduate, I'll just pretty much have a piece of paper that allow me, quote unquote, to be more attractive to the job market. And when I get that job, I still have to be there. Well, that's not my philosophy. That's nothing I believe of. I believe that you should be able to make money and not necessarily being at a specific location, like a business owner do. Business owner doesn't just come in to work every day. Well, small businesses may, but big time corporations such as Apple, such as Samsung, any kind of car dealership you can name, they don't just come in and go to work. Now, of course, if you're not interested in opening a business, I understand there's a lot of risk involved. But we want to teach you a skill that you can make some money and not necessarily be at a specific location all the time. We know the issues associated with being at work, small children, finding a daycare or finding someone that you can trust, being able to go to the football games that your children are involved in, maybe they're a cheerleader or whatever it is that they have going on. We know working 8 to 5 tortures that and just throw a lot of that out of the window. Maybe you can get a day off here and there, but you miss so much trying to work and make a little change. And so we believe a little bit different here, folks, where you can come in and learn and get paid for it. Now, do you like to sell things? Maybe. Maybe not. No problem. We pretty much just inviting people to take a look at our company, to take a look at the training program, and ask yourself this: is there anybody I know that can use some training? Maybe those people went to college and college just wasn't for them. Maybe they couldn't get financial aid because of things on their background. Here we don't check any of that. They come in and we accept them on the level that they are. We don't check your grades or ACT score or any kind of criminal history or nothing like that. Isn't that amazing? You see, if you went to college, they'd be all over you about those little bitty nitpicky things and still won't give the necessary things in return. But here you can come in. And by the way, when some people come in, after you've invited them, you get paid on those individuals on a regular basis. In other words, you can get paid while you train. Good money getting paid while you train, even though you don't know all there is about the company or know all there is about the skill that we will provide you with. Isn't that 10 times better than any university? How many universities you know will pay you on a regular basis just for bringing extra students along? None. You may just get a thank you, but here you get compensated for it. How's that? You come in, invite individuals that you know, and don't say that you don't know of anybody on hand. We know that's not the case. You all know people who want to do better, but they just find it very difficult. Maybe they don't have the time to go to school because of children and other issues that they're faced with. This is a program for them. I can promise you that this is a program for them. What will your choice be? Will you continue to put your future off and just go to work and work a job and say, well, hey, at least I get paid by the hour? But how long would that last? We know companies won't continue to pay people at the same rate when their visions and goals are not being met. Or in other words, when they're not making the money that they desire to make. I can promise you that they can do without you, but the companies can't do without the light bill. So you decide who will get let go or demoted first. Is it you or is it the utilities? Of course, we know the answer for that already. But just click on the link below. Leave me some contact information so we can get you started. You can get started today and start making some money right away while you train. But until then, folks, signing off, and you have a good day.